Hmm.
Hello? Hi. Oh, my network is bad. Very bad.
enough. For if you're seeing me properly, drop a like, drop a like, drop a like. Okay, yeah, it is.
Hi, can you hear me? Think I'm muted. I've not used YouTube before, so I'm trying to like. Let me check. I'm still checking the settings. Uh, Hi. I can't hear you. I can't. I can't hear you. Oh,
I'm trying to see if this set is actually working fine. Please drop subscribe to my channel. It's very important you do so. Let me see. I'm trying to check if you guys can actually hear me. Can you hear me now? I'm trying that. Okay, okay. I think I know where the problem is from. I was able to add GD to this show, but you can show your support by dropping a comment. So I'll read out your comment and let's continue. Okay, okay. I don't know where the problem. So sorry about that, guys. I actually connected the phone to my Bluetooth so that I can hear GD very well, but it interrupted my stream. I think it's best if I use back camera because it's more. I think it's better now. I have another screen here where I can actually see what I'm doing, but this one is should I say it's like very slow, very slow. I wanted the picture quality to improve though. I have another screen here where I can actually see what I'm doing, but this one is should I say it's like very slow, very slow. Okay, so sorry about that, Jide. I cannot add you to the show, but let's let's continue. The show must continue. The show must. So, like I said before, if you're just joining, welcome back to my channel, Greatness TV. Here. Today I want to quickly discuss about what's been going in Newcastle United and how it's going to benefit Manchester United, as a football club. So now we all know we're after Lew Hall. We have been after him for quite some time. I don't. There is no even guarantee that we are already after him. It's just that Manchester United are going for him because there's a lot of reports, a lot of news article. We all know that in this part of the should I say this part of the world, or this part of the country, where we rely more on what is being posted online, and there are most of the sources online not always accurate. Some of them they just try to get engagement, get people to come into their channel, so they'll just drop fake news or something, something to engage people on their videos and the rest. But that's not what I wanted to actually do before starting this show for myself. I wanted to bring legit news because back then, before I started this show, I do, you know, a lot of arguments. Manchester United wants to do this, and at the end of the day, they end up doing something different. So I don't want to be part of that cycle again. So I decided to do some digging, decided to make inquiries and do my research, and then I stumbled upon some guys on YouTube and I think YouTube and Twitter. Those I discovered that they actually have legit source, legit news of Manchester United. So what I did, I followed them. I tried to like uh, feed off their information whatever drop, because I have been watching them for like 3 years now, and they have always been accurate. So it inspired me, to, bring it back down to this region, Nigeria or Africa, and wherever you are watching me from. So it's their news have been more and more reliable. If they don't say anything, I don't believe it. We all know the popular one, which is the Fabrizio, the David Downstream, the Athletic. Although they too also have source. They have people that feed them information too. So let's not really deceive ourselves on that. We cannot always be 100% accurate, especially this season. If you this summer, if you are consistent with Manchester United news, you will know that this summer we could not predict what Manchester United are doing. First of all, we went into this summer with the hope that we are going to sign a midfielder after Casemiro has left, a key midfielder that is going to, bring improvement. Since the summer before, we focused more on the strikers. So we have that belief that we are focusing more on midfielders this summer. And so far, the shock does us going into the summer. We had I think Sandro Tonali in mind. First of all, our number one target was Elliot Anderson, but immediately we put in that request like the news Elliot Anderson next to is it not Perez wanted huge amount. And Manchester United, I cannot say we are a kind of club that we don't want to spend big on player or that because I don't actually know what they're planning. But we are trying to trace their steps so we can actually, try and figure out what these people are planning for the club. And so far, Elliot Anderson now has gone to Manchester City for a breaking record fee of 113 million thereabout. And now we switched our plans to Matthias Fernandez. Matthias Fernandez now, it seems like he was actually interested in Manchester United, but then still, he just I don't even know. Was it that the Tottenham offered him more money and West Ham decided to push that agenda on him so that he can go to Tottenham because Tottenham are actually paid 65 million to get him. Although after he has gone to Tottenham, news broke that Manchester United actually agreed to pay that amount of money for him. Actually agreed. I was shocked, bro, because I didn't expect us to pay that amount for Matheus Fernandez, but they agreed to pay 70 million and spread the rest. That's 15 million on top in add-ons, easy add-ons. But Tottenham they wanted to they slammed the money on them and West Ham collected it, and the salary Manchester United actually proposed to Matheus Fernandez was lower than what Tottenham actually proposed to them. So that brings me to the question: is it that these players now they are actually playing for the money, or they are playing for the club, or they are fighting for the badge, or representing the club well? Because I can't understand anymore, guys. I would really like your thoughts in the comment section so that I can actually read out some of your comments. And for my G, the guy I was trying to bring up, G, he was he has a lot he wanted to say because we had a few discussions earlier and I felt like okay fine, how about we bring it up to the show, let's just discuss about it, share insight. There are a lot of people out there that would love to know what is going on with Manchester United. And I dropped the video previously. Most of you must have come across the video. It's about um, Harry Mas, our academic graduate that is being proposed and placed up for sale. I don't know why Manchester United are actually doing that. I think it's the bad decision, a very very bad decision. Manchester United are not supposed to be selling Harry Mas because he's one of the brightest young star, and we need a left back. Easy peasy. You already have someone from your academy. Why are you selling him? Like I said, we can never know what these people are planning. They have been really, really unpredictable. The signing of Talisman happened within 24 hours. I remember that morning. I was just getting that notification. Bang, bang. Manchester United are in talk Talisman. Bang, bang. They have agreed personal time. Bang, bang. Here we go. Like it was overwhelming because it's not up to a day that we just completed the signing of Santos from Chelsea. And that signing within Santos from Chelsea, and at first I was a bit shaky about it because he's a kind of player that I've never heard of him before. I'm not going to lie. I've not seen him play, I've not watched him play. But for Manchester United scout team to actually want to sign him, that means there is something there. There's something we are not seeing because these days I believe the clubs actually use what called data a lot. For those of you that don't know what data is, data is should I say like a platform where players are being analyzed, how they win drills, how they run, their speed. For those of you that that play football on phone like eFootball, FIFA. You see there's a section about player profile where they put their strength, their power, their shots, their agility. Those are all what data does. So United are actually using that data to, confirm a player before they sign. And I believe, Sane Lamens, our goalkeeper, was signed last season, was actually gotten through data. You understand? And Manchester United are building up to use that data. Back in those days, what they usually do, they'll send scouts all over the country, all over the world to go and, spot young talents and watch them play games. And now I think the aim of with the help of technology, they are not usually they don't not it's not as if they don't do it anymore, but they back it up with data. Back it up with data. And data was, I think it was used mainly for that Santos deal. Now, speaking about Tillisman, I understand the signing of Tillisman. Tillisman is a Premier League proven player. He's someone that once he comes into the team, he doesn't need to adapt. He doesn't need anything. He has always been a he has always been a starter for is it West Ham or where is he from? He has always been a starter, and he's the kind of player that has a lot of experience. He was the captain, even captain this World Cup again for Belgium. So he's a very very fantastic signing. Although he's old, well, not judge him because of his age. 'Cause he's just 29. So we still get a lot from him, like 3 4 years from him before it starts. Before it becomes shaky. We signed Casemiro when he was also 39 or 30, if I'm not wrong. That's when we signed Casemiro. So I believe that same logic can be put into the squad, because now we need squad depth, because we have a lot of games right now, and we have a lot of games to play, and we need squad depth, someone that can actually be chopping and changing with each other, so that they won't get tired and injury will not flood the whole team. Because if we do not have enough players to compete in the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and everything, because we are winning all next season, we will not go for it. Injury will kill us. Let's not be let's be factual with ourselves. Injury will deal with us massively. You understand, guys? So, please, if you are just joining, go subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and though so far it's been nice. It's been nice, and thank you all for those of you that are actually showing your support. It's just I felt like this sacking of Eddie Howe is going to help us a lot in getting Lewis Hall. So I would like to know what you think in the comment section. I want to quickly for those of you that are on TikTok, you can join me on TikTok so that I can speak more with my friend here GD, so we can since it's kind of not possible for him to come on YouTube like I wanted. So we'll do that on TikTok. For those of you that are not on TikTok, I'll try to record some videos and post on my YouTube page. So please, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you if you do so. So I believe, um, Manchester United need to, like, we seriously need to take advantage of this of the how get Luis all in the cup. If truly you want to sell Harry Mas, but me, I am strongly against the selling of Harry Mas. He's a wonderful kid. I like him so much. I've seen him play. He's someone that has potential, someone that can actually go far when he plays on the pitch, and he's someone that can actually give his all for the match. So I just wish him luck, and I trust the club. I trust the club.